What's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another Aegis Brand Studios Battle Report for Star Wars Shatterpoint. As usual, I'm joined by Jason from Zetrox Wargaming, here to kick my teeth in again and get his usual dopamine hit for feeling like a big man.
I haven't played most of these models before. Exactly. We have no idea how this is going to go.
Yeah, very true, very true. So yeah, we got some more Shatterpoint coming with you, showcasing some of the fun, new, exciting models. We got the Cad Bane squad, which Jason will be helming today, and I have Amidala and her handmaidens. Looking forward to seeing what they can do. And of course, if you like the mat that we're using on it, it is a Gray Matter gaming mat. You can check out the description for a link as well as a code to save a little bit on it. And of course, if you like the tokens, they are all from Buy the Same Token, same deal. Check the link below and use the coupon code below to save a little bit on those tokens. But I think you're all here to see dice roll, so let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right, Jason, what's going on with your team today?
Well, we are trying out Cad Bane, Notorious Hunter. He's bringing along just the characters that come with him, so Aura Singh and the Bounty Hunters.
We should call them Fred, Steve, and Toto.
Exactly. And then the other squad, I have Lord Maul, Jango Fett Bounty Hunter, and Mandalorian Super Commandos. Wanted to kind of keep the criminal syndicate sort of thing going. So Jango, of course, is a bounty hunter, and this is Maul from when he was trying to build a criminal organization. So it kind of works.
Yeah, we got ourselves some early Black Sun here. Very cool. And it looks like their target for today is Queen Amidala and her handmaidens. So we have Amidala, Sabe, and her handmaidens. And it just so happens that Mace Windu was in the area along with Pawns and the ARF troopers. So they are coming to her aid in this particular one to see if they can defend her from whatever nefarious goals Cad Bane and Maul have in store. Bounty hunters are all deployed. Cad Bane with Aura Singh and his mooks over here. Oh, we'll move some terrain as well. And then Lord Maul, the Super Commandos, and Jango hanging out over there. Amidala right across the board from Cad Bane, ready to square off with Mace Windu appropriately across from Jango Fett. He cares not for Lord Maul in this case.
Nope.
This one's all about Jango. He needs to go be his orphan maker and have some fun there. I won priority, so we're gonna find out what mission we are running. And all right,
recon enemy positions.
Yep.
So the bunker over here is getting flipped up.
Bunker in the tower, and then of course all the center points. Ooh, actually, this one should be right up here.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because it's got to be on the highest elevation, right? So there we go. So we are ready to go. It'll be first turn for the Galactic Republic. Starting us off for the Republic. Oh my friggin'
Shatterpoint.
Good grief, that's getting shuffled back in. Said we're going to go with Amidala. All right. Well, Amidala is she's going to move all the way up here, and then she will just do a take cover action, which should push her within range 2 of the objective here. Yeah, it looks like it. And she's going to spend 1 force, and we are going to choose another Galactic Republic character, and it's going to be good old Mace here. We're just going to get him moving up the board a little bit, and that will be Amidala's action. And as I asked Jason if he knows what he wants to do, remember that that's not how this game's played.
I want a Shatterpoint.
All right. Do you actually want a Shatterpoint?
I am going to go through with it, but I might have to think about who's going to go
No problem. Looks like we got the bounty hunters.
Yep. So the first thing they have is on the trail, so they're both going to get to dash towards an enemy. So this one's going to pick, I don't know, Mace Windu, sure.
Yeah, because it doesn't say nearest enemy, correct?
Nope. So this one's going to run over there. This one is going to start heading towards Amidala.
Yep.
Because she is their target here. They're going to do an actual move action next. So this one...
just make sure you angle him on such a way where he can actually get line of sight as well.
Yeah, we'll go about here so we can see you no problem.
Yep.
But yeah, and then this one We'll hit the ladder, climb on up,
That should put you within 2.
within 1 this way, and then, yeah, within 2 there.
Okay.
Then we're going to pay a force to give ourselves Sharpshooter 2. Oh, wait, Sharpshooter 2 is only if I focus.
Yeah, you need to focus the benefit.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
So actually, we're not going to bother with that then.
Just gonna shoot me
we're just going to start shooting. So
Okay.
they
First.
are range 5. That one can't quite get to Amidala, so that one will shoot.
Mace, it looks like.
Yeah, I think we'll shoot Mace. That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
All right.
So we'll start with the shot into Mace. This is 6 dice coming Mace's way.
Okay, I am on my defensive side, so I got 6 dice.
That's a really good attack, actually, into Mace. That's just a hit.
Okay, and my things are going to give me an extra success, and I'm going to downgrade a hit into a failure.
Okay.
And I'm going to take 2.
You'll take 2, which is going to be...
You got a 2 damage or a damage shove? Or
Yeah, I think I'll do a total of 2 damage and a shove.
Yep. Not a lot of places to really shove.
No, we're just going to basically push you right up against pawns there.
Yeah, but it slows Mace down, which is kind of a big deal.
I do get to follow up on that. Actually, I don't think I want to, though. I think we're content where we are.
Okay.
Then the other one is going to fire a similar shot over towards Miss Amidala.
Okay, so I got 5 dice native plus a hunker and cover.
Yep, we're going to be throwing 6.
Bring it on.
That could have been better,
crit.
but 2 does give me a crit.
Oh, it does?
It's a crit and a damage.
I'm apparently all expertise here. So my defensive expertise here on 5 of them, I'm actually getting all of them. So I'm downgrading a crit to a failure.
Oh.
And I'm getting 2 successes.
Which is going to block everything.
And I get a recover, which doesn't really matter in this case. But yeah, I stopped your push.
Well, you still take 1 damage because my expertise gives 1 damage.
Who earns, really?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was a success and a damage. Or
a crit and a damage.
Okay, so I'll still take 1 from that.
And then on top of all of this, Cad Bane is going to pay a force for no one gets between me and my job. So because you're not within 4 of him, he gets to jump towards you, basically.
That's right, he's got little rocket boots, doesn't he?
Yeah, so he's going to go...
Very mobile team.
Follow up a little bit there.
I dig that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's going to be it for them.
All right, and you'll take the center point, and you will score 2.
Yes, sir.
So 1-2 for you. All right, who do we got next? Shatterpoint.
I hope you liked your Shatterpoint, because here's some more Shatterpoint.
Yeah. Yo, dog, I heard you like Shatterpoint. Well, we're going to Shatterpoint with Mace Windu, I guess. We are in his Jedi Master mode, so we're actually going to get to refresh 2 of his force. Yay! And he gets to recover a whole bunch.
Yep.
So go him. And as part of Mace's tactics ability, I don't know where my little movement stick is. Just misplaced it somewhere. Thank you. I'll find it eventually. We are going to have one of the handmaidens dash up to just get closer to Amidala here. Oh, actually, we're going to actually have Sabe get closer. And then Mace himself will dash over here. And then we'll be placed within range 1, which I don't think is enough to put me within engagement range. No, just out of engagement range of the bounty hunter there. But he's still in a good place. Then Mace is going to just move up just to get within engagement range here of this wonderful little guy. Switch over to his Form 7 Vapod, and we're just going to throw 7 dice into who'd we name him? Gary? Steve? I don't know.
Toto's there.
Toto's there as well. So we're going to throw 7 dice into Toto, just because.
Yep.
And
all right, not bad.
Not awful.
Okay, pretty solid block.
So you're blocking 3 of it. I'm getting
2 expertise.
Just 1 crit.
So just 2 through overall.
Just 2 successes. Yeah, that's
take
not
it.
too much. How much damage can you take? You can take 8 damage, eh?
So you're either getting 5 or 4 in a strain.
Yeah, we're gonna do 4 in a strain.
4 in a strain.
Yeah, 4 in a strain, and because I'm pretty sure I wasn't within range to. Yeah, I definitely wasn't within range to coordinate fire onto you. So that is Mace all done. Actually, before we apply everything, I did have 1 fail in there, so I'm going to spend 1 force to reroll 1 of them. And we'll get 1 more success.
Which would be another 2 damage or another damage and an expose.
I think I'm going to do 1 more damage and an expose.
1 more damage and an expose.
Yep, that's what we're up to. I do not take the point from you, but I will still be scoring 2 points here. So we're back to 0, and everyone gets a little
momentum.
Everyone gets some momentum. Yeah. Okay. All right, Jason, what's up?
And we are flipping into
the bounty hunters. So they get to dash towards a enemy character.
Not if they want to stay living.
Is it a May?
It is, yes.
It is.
Yeah, they're going to have to shake that strain before they can do that.
But I think you have to do the tactical ability before you do anything else.
So they're not going to get to do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because they'd knock themselves out if they do. So I don't really have a choice.
Oh, no. Oh,
Three
yeah, they
damage
do.
would exactly do it. So we're going to have to do our first action to recover and get rid of that.
Both characters in the unit get to recover.
Okay, in that case, actually, I'll also peel off. I think the expose is probably the better thing to peel here. So we'll pull both of those conditions off of them. And then I think we're just going to make some shots.
Sure.
I mean, this one would be punching. So yeah, we'll start by just punching. Let's this time start with Amidala. So we're going to throw 6 dice.
I am within 5, so I will have protection and steadfast.
Okay, actually, we should start with Mace then, because if we shove him off,
he'll also have protection and steadfast.
But if we manage to get a shove on him, then I can get him out.
Oh yeah, but you'd have to get like 4 successes to do so, right?
Yeah. So not likely, but we'll try it.
Sure.
We're still 6 dice either way, so we'll go for that and see what happens.
I have expected 4 crits to show up there.
Yeah.
And Mace will Cox in the box. That's a lot of failures. I will turn this into a success, and I'll downgrade a crit to a...
So that would turn to a crit, but then you downgrade it to a hit or a fail?
To a hit.
Not that it actually matters, because I'm going to end up blanking out, but you'll still take 1 damage from my expertise.
Even on 1?
It was 2.
You got 2 again? Oh my goodness.
It was actually 3, but it doesn't make a difference.
Oh wait, protection.
True. Yep. So, doesn't matter.
And then this bounty hunter into Amidala, who is getting cover from terrain, cover from Hunker, and now... Wait, actually, does she get cover from Sabe? Is she close enough? No, not close enough to Sabe.
Alrighty, so 6 dice. I just need... Well, actually, I need a lot more to go through this time, unfortunately. Not with a roll like that. That is just going to be a hit.
So 3 successes. I'll block them all. I didn't get enough to get a recover in there. Not that I need it.
So Cad Bane is going to know when he gets between me and my job again, and you're still out of 4, so he does get to jump again.
All right.
So we're just going to go ahead and send him this way. I don't think that'll get him within 2 of the point, but we might as well try.
Not yet.
Not quite.
Not yet.
And then we're going to spend 1 force on the bounty hunters to give Mace a disarm.
Mace a disarm?
I have a feeling he doesn't
What
like
ability
that
is that?
much. So that's their tools of the trade. They can either give a enemy unit within 3 disarm, or they can get sharpshooter and impact for the turn.
That's rude. Okay,
yeah.
I love it. And then you still have 2 points, so you'll score 2.
Just the 2.
And no momentum for you on that one. And let's go into the next phase. All right, let's see how we respond. The Handmaidens. Handmaidens are up, and Handmaiden number 1 is going to crawl under here. Handmaiden number 2 is going to move over to here. Then what's going to happen is they are going to spend 1 force, and they are both going to climb. So they will climb up to there. And let's see if I can do this without blowing the bridge up. Climb over to there. And then I think what we're going to do, I don't think Sabe is, unless I want to punch the bounty hunter, which I really don't want to punch the bounty hunter just yet anyway. But Cad Bane's within 5. We're going to start with this one right here, shooting at Cad Bane.
Alrighty.
And we are going to coordinated fire with Amidala, just to pull 2 damage onto Cad Bane on this one.
Yep.
And then we'll throw some dice. So we got 5 dice. Got to make sure I'm within range because it's range 4. Yeah, we got 5 dice going into Cad Bane here.
He's going to be throwing 6.
Okay. At least I'm getting 2 damage no matter what.
Yep.
That could have been better. That could have been a lot better, actually.
I'm blocking...
Did you get 1 success with that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you block it then. Yeah, cool. You block it then. All right. And I think what we're going to do is the other one's going to just fire into the bodyguards.
Or the bounty hunters?
The bounty hunters, yeah.
Yep.
Because that way I can take this point back.
It's fair.
So we're going to throw 5 dice, and Sabe is going to do a coordinated assault. So she's going to be able to get to make a dash as part of this.
Cool.
1 crit and 2 strikes.
I'm getting actually quite a good block here. That's 3 of those, so that's going to be 2 more blocks. So 4, it'll just be your crit.
Just the crit. So I'm just going to do a Ooh, I got to jump and I got to recover, eh? I'm going to do 1 damage and a recover. And we're
Alrighty.
going to recover onto Amidala.
Cool.
And then Sabe gets to make her dash up here. She's just going to get right up in there. And she's all happy. Just realized I should have rolled 2 more dice with each of those because as part of the exposed flank, they do get sharpshooter and a focus action. So let's just quickly get these done.
Yep.
So into Cad Bane. I think that's just the crit because I think otherwise you rolled.
I think I overblocked both of them.
You did. So it'll just be the crit. So in this case, it's just going to be 1 damage and the recover doesn't really matter at this point either. We're actually going to have her jump.
Cool.
So it'll be a damage and a jump just to get her down here. That way I have 2 models on the point.
Yep.
I guess I also
you already
have
have
Sabe as well.
Yeah, so you have 3.
And then into the bounty hunters.
Yep. And again, I overblocked, so you'll need a crit.
Which would give me 2 more on this one, which would have given me 2 successes. So yeah, you're
I think
fine because you overblocked.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's nothing additional going on with that one. Okay, we just realized one other part of that we missed here. Amidala has she's in her aggressive negotiations and not wounded. So Galactic Republic supporting characters add 1 die to their attack rolls.
Yep.
So here we go. Now,
so this time I think the overblocks won't matter.
Yeah,
We're playing it a little loose, but
we've burned the overblocks at this point. Yeah. So into Cad. That's going to be
1 more hit.
1 more. Which did I do anything to him last time? Yeah, I did damage and a jump, so 2 more damage is going to go into him. And then into the bounty hunters.
That's going to be 2, which will wound them.
Do they only have 1 left?
They have 2 left.
But remember, you overblocked, right? So I only have 1 more damage.
You had a crit go through, so you did 1 damage and a jump already.
The 1 damage and the jump was against Cad Bane. The other one, you blocked everything.
I think you got it on both.
You think so? Oh, you're right. I did.
Yeah.
You're right. I did. So I just.
So it's going to be 2 damage, which means you'll take out the bounty hunters. And
I'm going to try. I'll trust your math on this one. I don't know. I'll try.
It's to your benefit, and it's me the one saying it. So.
I will trust your math on this one. I'm not going to argue with the guest on this because this was kind of a messy interaction here. Go us. But it does mean we also take this point back.
Yep. So you'll actually be scoring beyond 0.
I'll score 3, and I'll get some momentum. So good turn by the handmaidens.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how the bounty hunters respond.
Bounty hunters are responding with Aura Sing.
She could probably get within range to punch Mace. Or shoot Mace, because she's got range 5, I think.
Well, yeah, she's range 5, so she can do whatever she wants to in terms of shooting. Interesting. I'm going to have to think about this one for a second.
We got Aura Sing going now.
Yep. So the first thing she's going to do is she's just going to move on over here.
Yeah, sadly, just out of range of the ingress point.
Yep. Well, I mean, we can check now that she's actually there, but true. Yeah, definitely out. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and fire off a shot at Mace Windu up there.
Good old Mace.
See if we can get some good damage in, and maybe if we're super lucky, we'll get a shove going here.
I got 5 dice with protection and steadfast.
We are throwing 7, so
2 crits.
Not going to do it though. Not the shove we need.
And I will convert those into what? Where is Mace here? I got 3 successes. I'll downgrade your crit to a hit.
Okay.
And I will get just two more successes, so I'll block 3.
Just
so
the crit.
1 goes through.
Which means no damage because you have protection, but a pin.
Ooh, it's 1 damage and a pin, eh?
Yep.
Just throwing all the conditions onto Mace here.
So I think I can order these how I want because they both happen after. Oh, but you can only do 1 reactive to each thing, so I can't do both double the contract and hit and run on the same attack.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I do like that combo, though.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have anyone else for double the contract in range right now, so I think we are just going to pay the 1 force for the hit and run.
Oh, yeah, just
and plus, I don't think shooting them is worth all that much right now. Because, as you pointed out, I can probably get over to this point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that puts you within. Oh, yeah, that definitely puts you within 2.
So we'll go ahead and jump over there.
Yeah, because need to start. I think you need to be a little bit over here. Yeah. Because you definitely need to be scoring some points here.
Yeah, I need to start playing catch up on those now that I've lost the bounty hunters. So that'll get me 2 points this turn, which will bring it back over to my side.
Mm-hmm. Still a very tight game.
Yep.
All right. Moving back to the Republic, we have Mr. Pawns going up next. So where's he going to go? Pawns is going to get one of these ARF troopers a little bit into the fight here. just so I can start making use of the coordinated fire.
Yep.
And then I think Pawns himself is going to roll on up this way. Now, sadly, I don't know if it's an... Oh,
that looks like it's in. It's really close.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely gets in. So he will get in there, and I think what we're going to do then is we're just going to... I'm just outside of engagement range with Aura Sing. So I'm just going to throw 6 dice into Aura Sing here.
She's blocking with 5.
And see if the dice continue to be in my favor today. And then my 2 successes here will just be 2 more strikes.
Mine's a block, and I downgrade a crit to a fail.
A crit to a fail, that's rude.
Yep.
And so nothing goes through.
Oh, that was a block. So.
I should have coordinated fire. I forgot to coordinate fire. But, I mean, we've already resolved that one, so it does not really matter. It would have just resulted in 1 success going through. But that is it. But that is Pawns. And no objectives are going to change control here, so it'll just be 3 more points for the Republic.
Yep.
There we go. Who's up next?
And we are getting
Lord Maul. There we go. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yep. So Maul has a lot to do, though, and we'll see if he actually has the resources he needs to do it. But for starters,
the resources? All his resources are free.
I have to figure out where he wants to go right now, because as tempting as it is to hit Mace, I'm not actually sure if that's the right call.
Okay. Where's Mace off to? Or not Mace,
Maul.
Maul.
He is going to go bully some handmaidens, I think. I thought about him going after Mace, but I actually don't think that's the best point for me to be targeting right now. So we're going to...
taking, what, 1 damage to...
1 damage to do the sprint thing for speed, and then we're going to take 2 more damage. There's no place to run on one of your handmaidens here. We're going to take the one that's on the low ground.
Sure.
And just pull her over here. She's going to get exposed.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to throw an 8 dice attack her way and hope it works out for us.
Okay, well, I have a whopping 4 against this.
Alrighty. Yeah, just 8 dice coming our way.
Bring on.
Cock die, question mark?
I mean, it looks like it to me.
Let's go ahead and give that a reroll. Oh,
same result. Okay.
But yeah.
And I got nothing because I'm exposed. So.
Well, that's good for me. My 4 expertise here is going to give me 2 crits and 2 damage. So I'm getting 5 down the tree plus 2 damage.
You probably got me.
Which means actually I can do a lot of things that I really want to be able to do here. So I'm going to get...
so remember, I do have protection.
Yes. So I'll just count that as 1.
Yeah, factor that into your math.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so even with the protection, I can hit exactly 8 damage and get a jump off of this.
Okay.
So that's the path we're going to go. We're also going to be straining you and shoving you for what it's worth. So the jump, I think, is
the shove's not going to happen because I do have steadfast.
Right.
Because of Mace.
But I can still follow up on said shove if I want.
I believe so.
Not that it matters because I'm jumping over here and the jump happens first in the tree.
Now just remember the follow-up then would have to go towards...
towards you, yeah. So yeah, that should be in the arc there. I'm just trying to put myself on the point if I can.
Yep.
So that will put us about there.
So you're definitely on the point.
We wounded you, so we're going to refresh a force, and Cad Bane gets to recover, which he's just going to recover 1 for himself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 1 force on Cad Bane to do no one gets between me and my job. Oh, you're within range, actually. I don't think I want to do that because it would just be extra damage instead of being able to jump. So never mind, that would be kind of pointless. I was thinking I'd be able to get the jump off of that.
Okay.
So yeah, unfortunately though, that's not actually going to take me that point. It's just going to wound the handmaidens because you still have 2 models there.
That is still something.
Yep.
So, all right. So you're going to get some momentum, and you're going to score 2 points.
Yes, sir.
Which is going to put some more momentum for both of us.
Oh, we're on 0 again.
Yeah, we're on 0 again.
Alrighty.
Okay. Who we got up next? Got the ARF Troopers. I'm actually okay with that, I think. So the ARF Troopers, we're going to spend 1 to defensive maneuver, like so. And I think what we're going to do is this one will defensive maneuver to get up here. And I think the next action, as much as I want to believe that I can take down Aura Sing here, I think what we're going to do is we are going to do a move action just to get another ARF Trooper within range of. We'll put the ARF Trooper right over Is that within 2?
Looks like you might need to be in front of the barrels.
Oh yeah, so no terrain cover for me there. But they do have some hunker going on there, which we'll throw down in a second. And I just got to figure out who I want to shoot here. ARF troopers are going to go into Aura Singh, and this handmaiden is within 5 but wounded, so I'm going to pay 1 to put a disarm onto her.
Yep.
And now we're just going to throw 7 dice. Always get a little surprised on how many dice some of the clones throw in range.
Yeah, they threw a lot. Their expertise kind of is usually a little lacking, which makes up for it.
We'll get rid of those right there.
Okay, not terrible. 2 is going to give me a downgrade, a crit to a fail, and a block.
Yeah, and my 2 right here will just give me 1 more success because we're just clones. So crit to a
goes
fail.
away, and you'll
so
get 1.
1 success. 1 whole success. So we're going to pin you and do 1 damage.
Pin and 1 damage.
Pin and 1 damage. That's all we got going on. So we'll just shoot you again.
Yep.
I guess.
Other one doing the same thing.
The other one doing the exact same thing. I was thinking like maybe if this first roll goes well, we'll go into like Cad Bane or something. But not so much. I'm not seeing a lot of crits tonight.
Oh, only 2 on my end.
So my 3 successes here will give me a crit and a success. So 2 are going to go through. Because you're going to get rid of these 2 right here. And then my expertise will give me... So you're going to take another damage from pin again.
Yep.
So you're going to take a total of 3 damage, and I'm going to shove you. Now, unfortunately, because I'm shooting with this one up here, and I'm shoving you down there, I don't really care about the shove in this particular case. So I think we are... I think what we will... we're just going to like...
Bump her into the wall.
Up there, and then we'll just follow up like so. Have Mace kind of like body block in case some shoves go that way or something like that.
That's fair.
And Aura is still kicking?
Yes, she's at half health.
Okay, but I do have 2 mooks within range of this objective here.
So you're getting a whopping 4 this turn.
You know what? No, I don't want to follow up like that because I want to keep my hunker.
That's fair.
Yeah, I want to hold on to that hunker. So we'll just keep doing that, and we will score 4 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ouch.
Don't worry. We know what happens after this. You have an amazing turn, and I just lose the whole game. That's how this functions.
I'm not super confident here with what I have left. But
so let's roll into the next round. All right, who's up next?
And we are going to flip into
Django.
Okay.
Django
should have some play.
Yeah. You do have the force to do a cable or restraint cables.
I do, which is going to be a big deal because there's a few things I want to do with that. I'm going to have to think about them for a second, though.
Sure. All right, what's Fed up to?
All right, so the first thing he's going to do is he's going to just move on up.
All right.
Move to about here.
Yes, sir.
Then we are going to pay 1 force to capture wire Mr. Mace. As much as I want to do this next, I need to get you out of engagement with things so you won't be, engaged. So you won't be able to pass out that aura. So we're just going to send you down here.
Which technically I'm engaged again, but...
For what it's worth, you also get a pin, which I think will just give you a damage.
Yes, sir.
Then we're going to spend another
I am
force.
engaged, though, again, so I will ignore that damage.
I don't think that works for out-of-attack damage.
Let's take a quick look. All right, protection only protects against the damage pool, so yeah, I'll take 1 damage there.
We're then spending a force to jump on up here.
All right.
I actually do want to stay out of engagement with these guys if possible.
We'll
don't
see if
know
if it is.
You're actually, I throw the same amount of dice either way. It's just my conversion tree is a little better. But yeah, I'm definitely still in. I don't think there's much I can do about it. So
you did get rid of my hunker, though.
Yep.
So
okay, actually, yeah, that balances out then, so that's fine.
Okay.
We're going to throw 6 dice your way now and hope it works out for us.
And I roll less dice in melee anyway.
Oh, okay, even better. Cool. Alrighty. That is
not what you want to
fails.
see. I will block. What's your stuff convert
That's a single hit and a damage.
So I will take 1 damage.
Alrighty.
That is not what you wanted to see.
Not at all what Django needed there.
Oh, that is rough.
Well, at least I finally got Mace off the point, but that's going to be it for Django. I'm only scoring 1 point, so it's going to be your struggle.
Oof. You're going to get some momentum for that at the very least, but yeah, at this point it's not really important. So, okay. Oof, I feel for you, man. All right, let's round out this struggle. Oh, that's good. That means I have started off the next struggle. I got Mr. Mace Windu, which I am all for. So we got Sabe. So at the start of the activation, each allied handmaiden may dash towards an allied primary character. Okay. What I'm going to do is she would have to dash back, so I don't really want to do that. And this handmaiden over here, we're going to get cheeky. I'm just going to have her dash towards Mace.
Yep, makes sense.
And we're going to do that because now Mace has somebody to take punches to the face in melee instead of him.
Yep.
So that's what she's going to do. And then Sabe herself, I think Sabe is actually kind of happy where she is.
Yeah, she's contesting a point right now, I believe. So.
And then she does have range on Mr. Cad Bane. So yeah, we're gonna focus and go into. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna spend a force because I got a bunch of force to burn here, and she's going to climb up to here because this is going to give her a focus and a sharpshooter.
Yep.
And yeah, we're gonna shoot Cad Bane, I guess. So we're gonna throw 7, 8, 9 dice.
Cad Bane's throwing 6.
And I think on top of that, we are going to use coordinated fire from Amidala. Ooh, actually, you only have how much health left?
Bane has 5.
5 left. Yeah, we'll use Amidala because that'll be just 2 damage.
Yep.
Going into you. And so 7 dice with 2 damage. The weird thing is like I'm not rolling crits, but I'm still
You're getting very
rolling decently.
and I'm rolling. Actually, that's a perfectly average roll.
That actually is perfectly average. Yeah.
Yeah, that looked worse at first. The 2 expertise is just 2 blocks.
Just 2 blocks, and then my 5 expertise is going to give me 3 strikes and a crit.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, and then get rid of that one. So 2 successes will go through after everything is said and done. And we will, I guess, do a. You only have how much health left?
After your 2 damage, I'm down to 3.
Oh.
So 3 on your tree because you're coordinated fire.
So I'm not taking you out because you had 5 damage remaining, didn't you? You had 5 health remaining. Yeah, so I'm not taking you out.
Oh,
so
2 successes. They can't get 3 damage.
I'll do 2 successes. I will push you away. So we'll just push you over here. And I will put a strain on Cad.
Alrighty.
Yeah, make his action economy a little bit worse as we go into the next struggle here. So, and then that will pretty much end it because I will score 4 points, putting me right up to there. And we will see what the next struggle looks like. All right, Jason, what's our next struggle look like?
And we have so much for the element of surprise.
Ooh, I don't know which one you want on here.
I don't either. Is Cad Bane happening to be within 2 of that? No, I don't think he is. I think he's just shy.
It looks like he's just shy.
So in that case, I'm actually going to go the other way. I'm going to keep this one turned on.
Okay.
I'm going to turn your back point still on, and this one's going to turn on.
Oh, the super commandos are right there. So.
Yep, that's kind of the logic there. Of course, now I'm going to pull them turn 1 anyways, but.
I mean, getting in it early doesn't hurt, but I guess it does mean that they're kind of stuck back there.
I have to stay them there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
So we'll see. But
let's see who you're starting with. You got Cad Bane and the Commandos.
I don't think either of them are particularly great, but the Commandos it will be.
I almost think you probably would have preferred Cad Bane.
There's an argument for these guys because if in some miracle world they manage to get a wound on someone like Mace here, or it's not going to be Mace, but if they somehow get a wound on someone, then I can heal the strain off of Cad Bane.
Are they range 4?
Range 4.
Right? Is there a world where you can get within?
No, because I don't have any force to move around. So
that's right.
Unfortunately, and they're just out on Mace right now as well, actually, so I can't even shoot him.
Need a moment?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, where are they off to?
So first thing they're going to do is just a move action. One of them is barely going to get within 4 of Mace because we checked, and that means they're still on the point.
Yes, sir.
The other one here is going to go for a bit of a climb up the ladder and have a line on a clone trooper because we'll try and succeed where Jango Fett failed. And let's start with that one because why not? We're gonna go ahead and shoot him. We're just a 5 dice attack here. And they didn't end their movement within 2 of each other. Or I guess the first one would have.
The first one would have.
So they would get a focus.
Sure, yeah.
So I'll have 6 dice here into your ARC Trooper. Okay, not bad, not great. The 2 expertise is just 1 hit, sadly. So just a crit.
Yep, so your crit will go through.
2 damage.
2 damage? Okay.
Not terrible.
Yeah, could have been worse. Could have been 5-0 first, right?
Yep.
So,
Second one is going to shoot Mace here.
all right.
So 6 dice going Mace's way.
Bring it on.
That's similarly meh roll, but better.
Wow.
Okay.
Huh.
Well then, I guess I'm getting 4 successes on Mace.
Yeah, Mace has just taken 4 to the face.
Sure. I'm gonna go. What conditions doesn't he have?
He's pinned at the moment. That's it.
Is he no longer disarmed?
Where did his disarm
I think you're
go?
standing on it with your other
Yeah,
thumb.
so he should be disarmed as well.
Okay, so what I'll do is I think I'll go my interesting. So yeah, I'll go. So it's going to be 2 damage, 3, 4 because you're already disarmed. You'll be exposed and you'll take a 5th damage. So you're going to take 5 damage from this, be exposed, and get a shove.
Okay. Well, I'm not engaged anywhere, so that shove is definitely happening.
Yep.
And you probably don't want to follow up because you want that point.
No. So we're just going to shove you over there. We're going to apply an exposed to you on top of your existing pile of conditions. And 5 damage from a clone from a Mando.
That hurt.
Yeah.
So you'll be taking that point over there. This point is actually not going to anyone.
It's perfectly tied right now.
Because I have just one within range, you have one within range, and then the rest of mine are up there. I probably should have followed Sabe down onto the ground.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a bad idea.
So yeah, you will score 1 point.
Yes, sir.
Like so. Awesome. We actually forgot to roll where the priority token was going.
And that's going to be
yours,
fail, which is the one I got.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
All right. Anyway, speaking of which, that's going to be the back point right back here.
Alrighty.
So, and I got Mace coming up. So what I'm actually going to do is we're just going to dash, like so, back there. So I'm controlling that point. And Mace is going to get rid of that pin that's on him as he tries to dash himself. And then I got to figure out where he's going. All right. Mace, after shaking that pin of his own, he's just going to get right over here, right in the middle of everything. And I think we're gonna punch Maul.
Yep.
And we're gonna do a coordinated fire expose using the ARF troopers, and throw 7 dice into Mr. Lord Maul here.
Ouch. Alrighty.
Yeah, I don't have my expertise though. Apparently I don't. Well,
actually, yeah. Okay, that cuts out a few successes there. You got 3 in the pool. I'm blocking everything that's not a crit.
So just the crit, eh? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to damage you and strain you.
Alrighty.
I think that's what we're going to do, and that disarm goes away. And then I do happen to take this point as well, because now I got 2 bodies on the point. And that is the end of Mace's turn, and I'll score 3.
Yep.
Once again, I actually completely forgot about it. I did have 2 failures in there, and I have no force. Or I have.
Or you're going to refresh
so,
all of it, yeah.
So, we're just going to add...
that actually doesn't add anything
does nothing
because I overblocked. Yep.
It does nothing. And then all my force refreshes anyway.
Yep.
All right, where's the priority marker going?
And it's going to be your back point up
right
there,
here.
which unfortunately I don't think my top card of the deck is going to be able to get here.
Not with it being Cad Bane.
It is Mr. Bane. Alrighty, well, first thing he has to do is shake that strain or he's going to die and not get a turn at all.
Yep.
And then the second thing he's going to do is just take a shot, I think, at Mace there. I don't really have any other targets that I have an actual chance of wounding.
Okay.
So, yeah, because I'm out of range on your ARF troopers. So, yeah, this is going to be an 8 dice shot at...
and I did switch back to my defensive side.
Alrighty.
Figure that's important to note here.
Yep, but you are exposed, so thankfully you won't be counting any of the things, and you should probably be rolling defense dice instead of attack dice.
No, I want to roll the attack dice, man.
That's fair, that's fair. Okay.
Oh, holy
Cad Bane is
Mace
not
is going
happy
down like a
about-
chump. Yeah, only 1 success.
That's a crit and a hit, and you'll get rid of 1 hit. So that is my full tree.
Yeah, so can you deal 6 points of damage?
Very much so. It's also going to give me a jump, a recover. I've got to go through a lot of stuff here. Okay. Jump, shove. Does Mace's ability...
I do have steadfast still, yeah.
Yes. Does Mace's ability to give steadfast and protection even work while he's dazed? Or
as long as
rather?
he's engaged. So yeah,
Interesting.
It goes on no matter what.
Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think even with the 2 shoves that I have, I'd be able to get him out of engagement.
No, he would still be stuck in there with...
So instead, we'll pile him up with some more conditions. We'll give him a pin and disarm again.
Disarm again, great.
Because I think we can do both of those. Oh, unfortunately, we can't do both, actually. They're at weird points. We'll give him the pin. That seems slightly ruder. I don't know.
It gets rid of some of his mobility, which is always good.
We're going to get a jump out of this as well. A bunch of damage and a recover. So we'll do the jump. We'll put ourselves on the point. Because that will actually make it our point.
Yep, that will take the point for you.
And then the recover, Cad Bane is on his last legs anyway, so I'm actually going to recover Maul by 1. Or I'm going to get rid of Maul's strain. That's what I'll do.
Yep, I think that makes sense.
Because, yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Put Maul back down to 3 damage, by the way.
Oh,
you flipped him to 4?
Oh, no. I was trying to flip him down. He should be at 4, I believe, because he took 3 from himself, and then you did 1 damage to him.
Oh, that's right. I did do 1 damage to him.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, so, yeah. Oh, we're also going to refresh a force, which I guess we could spend for something, and we'll do that in a second. And we're going to get another recover, and we're going to refresh another force, because we killed someone as a bounty hunter.
Yep.
So we'll use the recover.
Interactions right there.
We will put Maul back down to 3 then, because that's another recover. And then we'll spend 1 force to do, how about you step aside on, let's do Padme. So you have a choice. You can either dash her away from this objective, or you can choose not to. If you choose to dash her away, you're going to gain a disarm. If you don't, you're going to gain expose and strain.
I'll expose and strain her.
All right, so she's exposed and strained, but she gets to keep contesting.
All right, cool. So you got a momentum for that, and you scored 2 points.
Yep.
Okay, not a bad turn by Cad Bane there.
Solid Bane turn.
Yeah, very true. All right, cool. And one last thing, because you did have 1 last force remaining before all the refresh. We got some rocket boots.
We're actually going to use our rocket boots just so we can get rid of that hunker on Padme. We're coming for her.
Sounds good. All right, let's find out where we're going. And that is going to be, once again, this back point right here. So that's excellent nice for me. And who do we got? Oh, Mr. Shatterpoint. Well, I mean, I think it's got to be Mace.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So first off with Mace, we have Rush to Action, and we're going to actually get this Handmaiden just down there. So she's now on that point as well. So I now have, I'll have 3 characters on that point. So
she's wounded anyways, but.
Shut up, you. So you know what? No, you know what? We're going to keep her up there then. We'll get Sabe down here then.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll just do that. And then Mace will... Doesn't really matter what he's up to.
I don't think he wants to move very far.
I'm just going to backstop myself.
Fair.
I'm just going to backstop him a little bit. Mace is now going to punch Mr. Maul there. We're going to expose with the ARF troopers as well. And we'll focus and punch for 8 dice.
Ooh, violence.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. Let's see. So when all the attack and defense right. Okay.
So right now I am blocking, these are fails, but right now I am blocking all your regular hits.
I need 4 successes, you said?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to spend 2.
You need 1 of those. You got both.
There we go. So that's going to be a total of 5 successes into Maul, which I need to be able to deal, what, 8 points of damage?
So you can definitely do it.
Yeah, so I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to do the top track. Yeah, it looks like. Because I got a total of...
You could also do the pin. You can go down on the very bottom one.
Oh, did I get 5 successes?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Yeah.
So actually, you could go down on any of them. So you can give 1 of the conditions.
5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, both tracks get me 8.
Oh.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
So we're going to do a... not only are we going to do 8 damage onto you, but we're going to toss an expose, a pin, and a disarm onto you as well. So you're just getting all the conditions on the Maul there. Good turn by Mace. This point will flip back to the Galactic Republic, and we will score 3 points. 1, 2, 3, and get some momentum. And then Mace is going to shift into his Jedi Master just to be a little bit more defensive.
Yep.
Scratch that. I had to switch into my aggressive form, so I'm stuck in Form 7 Vapad. Where's the priority going?
And it's going to be mine already, I think.
Yep, so you're going to be scoring 2 points at least, which is going to put us back on 0. So let's see who gets top decked.
Yeah. Kind of hoping for...
Shatterpoint!
Okay, well, it's whatever I want it to be.
Yeah, you got a lot of options here. Do you want a moment to think
I might have to think on this, yeah.
All right, sounds like it's Aura's thing going.
Yep, so she's going to start out by trying to move to get rid of that pin there, and we'll just...
Away
Yep.
goes.
Then she's going to go ahead and take a 7-dice shot at your ARC troopers and see if she can get that last little bit of damage through on them.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just throwing 7 dice and hoping for the best here.
Yeah, looking for 4 damage.
Okay, 2 crits is going to help. The expertise won't matter because I'm disarmed.
Well, you're getting your 2 crits.
Alrighty, well that's unfortunately not going to get the kill on them. It's going to do 3 damage, a pin, and a strain.
Oh, it's strain as well.
Yeah.
With 2 successes?
2 successes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she's got a pretty front-loaded damage tree here.
That hurts.
So she'll throw out a couple conditions there, which is nice. Then we're going to pay 1 force for the hit and run.
Yep. We'll put you within range of this ingress point here. Oh, I got it for you.
Yeah.
I got it. So we'll get you within range of the ingress, then we'll get you up here.
And that will grab me that point. So I'll score 3 this turn. Unfortunately, leaving the ARFs alive on 1 was not the best thing in the world, but is what it is.
They are strained and pinned though.
Yes.
That's going to hurt, and you'll score 3.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Going to the next turn. Let's see where priority is going, and it is going to be this bad boy over here. So I'm getting myself 2 points. Cool. And who's going? Miss Amidala. All right. I'm actually going to reserve her. Instead, we're going to go with the Handmaidens. We're going to flip over to their injured side. I actually kind of like that a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think the Handmaidens make for a more interesting move at this point. All right, so we got the Handmaidens. I think what we're going to do is we're actually just going to focus and shoot.
Yep.
So first pot shot, I'm going to take this Handmaiden. This Handmaiden right here is going to shoot at Bane, and I'm going to coordinate fire from Amidala.
Yep, so he's just going to immediately go down.
Let's throw some conditions onto you.
Yep.
So they are 5 base, plus a focus, plus another one for Amidala.
I've got 6.
And we'll get rid of that right there.
Actually, a really good block, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. That's going to be 2 blocks, so that's 6 blocks.
That's a lot, jeez. This is, yeah, so you're blocking everything but the 1 crit that goes through. In which case, I'm going to actually do a damage and a recover action.
Yep.
And we're going to recover the. Oh, yeah, Amidala took 3 from that because she's strained.
Oh yeah, she would have taken the 3 from doing the.
We're gonna recover the expose.
Fair enough.
And she'll take 3. And then I don't think there's any other conditions that I tell us on there. Nope, does not look like it. So now we're gonna do the other attack, and I think this attack is gonna go into. This attack. Oh, I don't think Amidala is getting her the extra die for the attack on this one because. Let's see.
Range 3?
Oh no, she's within range 4.
Oh, okay, it's range 4. Oh, maybe not.
We'll have to check that one out. But this one right here is going to punch Django. We're just going to check to see if I get the extra die. So she's just out of range of Amidala, so no extra die here. So it's just going to be 6 dice into. Oh, actually, you know what? 6 dice into the Super Commandos.
Sure.
Yeah, 6 dice into the Super Commandos.
Yep, they're throwing 5 or 4 at range actually. Ooh.
Okay. And I'm not going to expose with the ARC troopers because they're just going to get. Well, you know what? You have a good chance of dummying them next round anyway.
Fair.
So you know what? What the hell? We're gonna take that strain and we're gonna do an expose on the.
They're gonna wound themselves to do their expose.
Yes, sir. And I think I made the right call there because.
Well, considering that my only block is now blank, yeah.
That's going to add 3 strikes here, so I'm going to get a total of 4 successes, which is going to be. Oh, let's see. It's going to be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. You're going to be exposed again. You're going to be disarmed. I have to decide if I want to jump or if I want to recover. And I honestly don't know. I think I'm going to do the jump, not the recover. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, expose, and disarm onto the Super Commandos.
Yep.
And then this lovely lady is just going to jump right over to here. And that's going to be the Handmaidens all done. At the end of this turn, I'm going to score a little bit of momentum. You're going to score momentum for my ARC troopers going down as well.
Yep, I already put it on there.
What was the priority token?
It was the one that you're on, so you'll get to.
Back over to here. All right, so very tight second struggle so far. All right, where's the priority going?
And priority is going, hey, it's back up
Way
here with
back
Aura
here.
Sing.
So that's actually really good for you.
Yep, that's working out well.
Pull Aura Sing,
And
pull Aura Sing.
no, bounty hunters. I'm actually very okay with bounty hunters here.
At this point in the game, I think it's very good pull, yeah.
So they're going to wake up, and they're both immediately going to get to dash towards
The primary, right?
or any enemy.
Oh, any enemy, okay.
Yeah. So this one's going to jump down here.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
know if that gets. It looks like it gets me within 2 of the handmaiden. Oh yeah.
Sure, looks it.
This one will. I don't know. Just kind of chill. I don't really. I'll move here to engage more models.
Sure.
But I think they're both going to. Well, I'm gonna. Oh, it's cost me 2 force to do tools of the trade now. I think it's worth it. We're gonna pay 2 force for tools of the trade, so I have impact 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to focus and throw 9 dice twice at the handmaidens.
The handmaidens, oh boy. All right. 9 dice at the handmaidens. I have 4 against this.
So I'll start with the one that's not on the objective, because I don't think, yeah, they don't have a jump on here, but who knows. So yeah, 9 dice at the handmaidens. That's not great. 4 fails in there.
What's your expertise do?
I think it's just a hit, yeah.
Just a hit. My expertise is just going to give me, let's say, 2, yeah, 1 success.
So I'll get 3. That's going to be, I think I'm just going for damage here. That's going to be 4 damage and a pin.
Okay. And then we got 9 more dice coming out of me again?
Yeah. Actually, I want to check one thing before I lock in on the 4 damage and a pin here. Would 1 follow-up on a shove get me onto the point? I don't think so.
Not quite.
Yep, so then, yeah, we'll stick with the 4 damage and a pin. And then, yeah, the other one's also going to throw 9 dice over towards your handmaidens.
Okay.
And that's, okay, that's not really actually better, but kind of better.
You get rid of 2 of your successes there.
Okay, so all of those expertise is 1 success and a damage. So
Okay.
you'll get rid of that, and then one of my actual successes, and I'll get 2 plus a damage, which is just going to be a total of 4 damage, which actually should be enough because I did.
only have 8. So.
Yeah, so.
Yep. So you got him.
Alrighty.
But I think I'm still holding on to that point.
You probably are, but there is a bunch of things that's going to trigger for me getting a wound here. I'm going to refresh 2 force because it was a bounty hunter that did it.
Okay.
Cad Bane is going to get to recover, which I'm going to use to peel the. Let's do the disarm off of Maul. And actually, that's all there was. Yeah, good work for the bounty hunters, though. That'll give me a momentum for wounding.
Yes, sir. And you're going to score 3 points.
3 points. 1, 2, 3.
Cool. All right. Good turn by the bounty hunters there. Let's see where the priority is going. And it's going to be this bad boy right back here.
With my super commando holding it down.
So who do we got? Pawns.
Pawns.
That actually might be who I need to get back there. Cool. Okay. Using Pawn's ability, we are just going to dash Mace just onto the other side here. So I'm still within, I should still be within 2. Yeah, so we'll stick within 2 there.
Yep.
And then Pawns himself, let's see, your guys are exposed and disarmed, eh?
Yep.
And then Aura Sing is, oh, I don't know how I want to take it.
Oh, actually, they wouldn't be exposed anymore unless you applied it on the tree. Oh, I think you did.
You did. Applied it on the tree,
yeah.
So you know what, we're gonna just focus and shoot the super commandos with the Pawns here. Do I want to spend some force and coordinated fire just to guarantee an extra damage through? Ooh, I gotta do what? 3 points of damage to you?
Yes.
I'm going to try my luck and not spend the force.
Alrighty. I've only got 4 dice, and I'm already exposed. So.
Yeah. So this is going to be a 7 dice attack into you.
Yep. And I guess I'll lose the exposed.
You will lose the exposed at this point. Yep. Yeah.
That's not bad. And that's very bad.
Okay. So I had 1. You had 1 now. My 2 expertise here will give 2 more successes. So I'm getting my whole tree here.
Yep.
So my whopping 4 points in the tree here. So let's see. I think what we're going to do is we'll deal enough damage to take you out.
Yep.
We will throw a pin on you, and I get to reposition somewhere. So I think what we're going to do is Pawns is going to reposition and just get his butt up here. And
that's fair.
We're gonna. I can't take the point from you,
but you can try to tie it up.
At least now it's another body on there, right?
Yep.
So, yeah. Okay. And that will give me some momentum over here.
And you'll score 1, so you get another momentum.
Another momentum. Oh, geez, I know where this struggle usually goes at this point. But that's it for pawns. Where's the new priority going?
Priority is going
Aura
Auras
Sing
again.
again.
All right. I think
So
Aura was the right call in the
need,
Shatterpoint there.
You need to take this point, you take the struggle.
Pretty much, yeah.
Happens.
So let's see who's up for it. And it's Django. Okay. I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all.
I don't know if he can get over there because I got 3 bodies on it at the moment.
So he has no problem getting the distance to get over there. It's more I can pull one body off and hopefully kill the other one with just a shot.
It's possible. It is possible, yeah.
So I just got to figure out order of operations here, but I shoot range 4. I want to be able to get. Do we think I can get 4 of Amidala without being within 2 of Mace?
I think so.
All right, then that's the plan. So.
I'm fairly confident you can anyway, because 2 with a Mace is.
Oh, you know what? I have a better way of doing this. We'll stay on the elevation. Because I think the corner of that elevation there will get me within 4 of Amidala, no problem.
Yep.
And that gives me a few things. So we're going to move to the edge here. First action.
Sounds good.
We're going to pay 1 force to capture wire Mace, so you won't have your protection steadfast bubble. And we'll just send you over here.
Yes, sir.
And that'll also pin him, which will, no, that's Maul's pin. So that'll put a pin on Mace, which I'm happy to do. And then we're going to take our shot at Amidala.
Okay.
So this is, I believe it's only 6, unfortunately.
6, so I'm throwing 5, plus I have cover from Sade.
Yep.
So I'll bring it on.
Okay, that's pretty good actually. The 2 is 2 crits.
Really, on Django, it's 2 crits, eh?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh.
In around.
I'd say out probably.
Darn, my in roll was a lot better. So 3 successes.
Okay, so I'm getting 3 down the tree. Unfortunately, that's not enough for Django to do the damage he needs to you. So he's only going to get 3 damage and, 5 damage and a strain.
Okay.
And then a free jump, which is just going to get me within range of the point, because that'll put me pretty much exactly where Mace was right up against these 2.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I don't think that gets me the point, because that's now just tied 2 and 2.
Yeah, because I still got, I still got 2 on there, and you only got 2 on there.
And I'm leaving Amidala on 1, because I got 5 damage on her with a strain, so 1 and a strain is rude.
You're still getting 3 points there.
Yep.
And that's looking really good for you.
Yes.
So I need a good turn here. Let's find out where the priority is going. And that's going to be this one.
That one we've been.
That's actually really good for me. That's
yep.
Excellent.
It's already yours.
So I'm not going to activate Amidala again.
I would also be able to kill Amidala before she activates with Django.
That is very true. So I'm not activating Amidala anyway. Instead, we're going to go with the ARC Troopers, which I think is fine for me. And at the start of the activation, I believe we've got a not so fast coming in.
Yep, Django's going to not so fast. He's just barely within range, so it's just 5 dice and hits crit steal damage. Only 2.
2 damage.
All right.
That's
not terrible.
Damage on the ARC Troopers, right?
Yep, it's a little bit of chip.
Can't complain about that. And I think what we're going to do is we will. I'm not going to bother defensively maneuvering here, I don't think, because. Yep. So what we're going to do. Within range.
That one I think is just out. It's looking like from my angle.
All right, so I got a defensive maneuver. Defensive maneuver and defensive maneuver, and then we're going to do a move action. And this clone trooper is going to climb up here.
Do you want to shoot first? Because I think they're better at shooting.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot first. I'm going to, because maybe I end up getting a reposition or something like that. So we're going to shoot first with this fella down here.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll shoot first with that fella down there. So we got 5 dice. No, that'll be all. 7 dice.
I've got 5 dice.
So let's see here. 7 dice coming in here. That's a good roll.
That is. Not terrible on the block. I'm going to downgrade a crit to a fail, and that's a block.
Downgrading a crit to a fail.
And
so 1 success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it.
1 success through, which is going to be a damage and a hit.
Yep. Checks out.
Okay. And I guess, the other one got to shoot the Orsing as well then.
Yep.
Ooh, that was not what I was hoping to do. And I got to deal, what, 3 points of damage?
3 damage will take her down.
3 damage will take her down. But the way my troopers have been rolling, though, I don't have a lot of faith in this one. Not bad.
Not terrible. 4, 5, and I downgrade. You don't have a crit.
Yeah,
but
so it doesn't matter. You block everything because my troopers are friggin' useless.
Good job, Sing.
So I'm just going to complete my climb action.
Yep.
Get my butt up there and take that point anyway.
Yep. So you'll score 3 this turn.
Yes, sir. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll get some momentum for that one. But
and does your other clone want to do anything with the climb action? For what it's worth?
Your super commandos are better in combat than my guys are.
Yes.
So I'm just going to
run away.
Go back here, I think.
That makes sense.
And that's going to be where are we going?
And it's going to be Aura's point that she's lost. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do about that. With Bane, well, he's not doing much about that.
All right, know what we're doing?
Yep, so Cad Bane is going to, he's not going to do anything too fancy here. He's going to focus and start punching Sabe. He's going to flip over to as long as I get paid. So he's throwing more dice in melee this way. So he's going to have 8 dice with the focus.
Okay.
And I basically need a full tree, I think, in order to take down here. So.
Okay, bring it on.
That's not going to get me a full tree.
Let's see. My 3 successes will downgrade. Will give me a success, and I'm going to downgrade a crit to a fail.
So I'm just going to get a crit after that.
A crit. Oof.
Well, that's definitely not all of the successes I wanted him to get. It's just 2 damage onto Sabe there. Yeah, that's going to be it for Cad Bane.
But the important thing is this giving you the 3rd model on here that you need to take this point back?
Yes. So I will be getting 2 points because unfortunately neither of those are the priority. Yep. Bringing me over to 3.
Yes, sir. Okay, very tight struggle here. All right, let's find out where the objective is going priority, and that's going to be this back fella here again.
Mandos.
And we got Sabe. I was actually really hoping for Mace, but I will work with Sabe, I think. And Django's going to not so fast.
Yep, so we're going to throw 5 dice over at Sabe and see how it goes for us, and that's going to be 3
damage.
I'll take it.
Okay, that's a way to start off this activation.
Yep.
All right, now I got to figure out what I'm up to here. Sabe is going to spend a force. We're just going to walk up here because that's going to give her. Oh wait, I'm engaged. I can't.
Right, you can't do a climb. You could hit the ladder though, and
yeah, that's what we'll do here. So I can't climb up there, but we'll get in there because that's going to give me a focus and a sharpshooter.
Yep.
And I think we're going to unload into your bounty hunters here, and we're going to spend a force with the ARF troopers to expose.
Sure.
And I think we're just going to be throwing.
Where? Oh yeah, your other ARF troopers there.
Oh yeah.
Do you have one within range?
Oh yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So this is going to be 9 dice into him. You are exposed. I don't think I can take him out.
Not likely, but we'll see.
No, I can only do 6 damage to you.
Oh, okay.
So I can't take you out because you don't have any conditions on you either, do you?
Not at the moment, no.
So you know what? Instead of exposing, maybe I coordinate fire. No, because that's going to kill Amidala.
Yeah, that would kill Amidala.
Yeah, I'll kill Amidala. So yeah, we'll expose.
Alrighty.
Because this way I can at least throw a bunch of conditions on you. That's a lot.
4 fails.
We've seen a lot of fails.
Yeah, I've been having a few of those attacks this game too. Oh,
case in point.
That is just 1 more block, so that's 2 blocks total.
So 3 go through?
Yeah.
Okay. So with 3 going through, I think what we're going to do is we're going to shove you twice, and we're going to do a disarm on you.
Alrighty.
So
and how much damage are they taking with that?
It's going to be a total of 3 damage.
Cool.
So shove once, and then we're going to shove you again. And shove you again. Oh, wait, no, it's only 2 shoves. Why am I shoving you 3 times? And I'm just going to shove myself down here. It doesn't take the point back.
Nope.
I got to do 4.
Yeah, it would have to be off the platform, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't take the point back, but it makes it a little bit harder or it makes it a little bit easier for me to take things back in the future here. But I don't think I'm winning this struggle. I'm just going to score 1 point.
And a momentum.
But you have 2 points. If you get the prio, you got this one. Where's the priority going?
And prio is this actually the Mandos.
Yep.
So the Mandos will take the struggle for me.
Yeah. So who is going to be prepping for the next struggle? Mr. Maul.
You know what? Maul's being used in the next struggle. He's being reserved.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think as
So that
much as
gives you this Super Commandos. Then.
Super Commando's much better here, I think.
So they're going to wake up.
They're going to wake up.
Which,
they're going to get rid of...
Probably the pin.
Honestly, I might get rid of the disarm. I think this is just going to be a attrition turn anyways.
Okay.
So we're going to get rid of the disarm. And then, I mean, one of them doesn't have any targets, and I'm not moving him in case that point's still on. So we're going to...
Just shoot Mace?
I think we're just going to shoot Mace and see if we can blink some damage into him or maybe a nice condition or two.
All right, I dig it.
Actually, I'm going to hold off on focusing. I think I want to get rid of that pin, so I'm just going to do my 5 dice shot going Mace's way.
Okay.
And that's a pretty good 5 dice shot. That's just 1 hit from my expertise there, so 4 total, 2 of which are crits.
I will downgrade a crit to a hit.
Okay.
And I will take 1.
All right. Which is just going to be 2 damage.
Just 2 damage? Mace is fine with that.
Yep.
All right.
Second action, they're just going to move and get rid of the pin.
Okay. Sounds like fun. And that's actually going to bring us to the end because you're going to score 3 points this round. Bam! And we're going to go into a third struggle. We move into the final struggle. Oh, I got to think about that one. So we're going to choose this one right here, and just right across the center here. And we have we have to roll for priority, and it's going to be this fella over here, which is not really something I need to see. Well, I guess. Okay, yeah, that works. So yeah, we're going to activate Amidala, and before she does anything, she's going to shake the strain.
Yep.
Well, and I guess her tactical ability has to go off. So we're going to get... oh, wait, she doesn't have a tactical ability.
No,
what am I doing? Yeah. So she's going to spend 1 force, and Pawns is going to take a walk.
Yep. Whoops.
He's going to take a nap, apparently, and he's just going to get down there. And we're going to make sure we take that point there. And Amidala is going to switch over to Faith and Diplomacy, because part of her identity is now my wounded characters will actually count towards taking objectives.
Yep.
So I'll be able to take that center objective right there. And sadly, I can't take a focus action because I don't have enough actions to do it. So I think my last action is just going to be punching someone, which is probably going to be Mr. Cad Bane.
Bane is Bane is awake again.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Bane is awake again. So I think actually no, we're gonna punch Cad. I don't know who I want to punch. I want to punch someone, but who is the problem?
I think it has to be either Bane or maybe Django if he's within 2 of you.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Django is within 2.
So one of those 2.
I could punch Django because I mean I could potentially push him away, which is not awful. But I don't know. I think Cad Bane has been a bigger pain in my butt, so I think I'm going to punch Cad Bane.
Fair enough.
So yeah, we're gonna punch Cad Bane, and we're gonna spend a force to expose him as well. So this is just going to be let's see, 6 dice with an expose going on. Not a bad roll.
Yeah, quite solid. Not
That's
bad
also
on
a very
either.
good roll.
3
Yeah.
blocks.
So I'll get 1 more success in here.
So just 2.
So just 2 go through, which is going to be a push, 2 damage, and a pin. So I don't think there's anywhere really to push you.
No, I'm pretty much backstopped there.
Bonk.
Yep.
And we'll just follow up to there. I want to stay outside of range 2 of Maul, though. I don't want to give you free beats. So you know what? I'm actually not going to opt to follow up.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't want to give them all free beats. And Cad Bane will be pinned. And yeah, so we'll take this point, and we'll score 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, where's priority going, Jason?
Priority is going
Broken
towards
center.
The middle point, eh?
Yeah. So I mean, does Maul have a jump? No, he doesn't. So,
Maul has 4 speed, so he can get over. Like
you'd have to do. You'd have to do a move. The problem is you're engaged, and you. I don't know if you can get anywhere that your climb would get you up there.
I don't need to get up because I'd be a second body anyways.
Oh, hold up a second. Mace took the center.
I have a bounty hunter contesting it.
Oh, he's still awake?
Yeah. You only did 3 damage to
Oh,
him.
well, fine then. Okay.
No, so that's what I mean. Maul would be my second body there.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Alternatively, my other option is Aura,
Top deck Aura.
I mean,
Go over there and play with Pond?
contest that. She probably doesn't take it.
I don't know. Last time Aura did something, she did a lot.
She's pinned, so she would be in that same boat where she would have to pay for a hit and run, which means she has to get a kill on something. I'm not risking that.
Yeah. So is it Maul?
It's got to be Maul. So he's going to wake up. He's going to get rid of his pin.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and I think just angrily, not angrily, we're going to do a regular move actually.
So remember, you are engaged, so you have to do a dash.
It would be a dash, yeah. I'm also just thinking maybe I want to force pull someone before I do that. Someone like Amidala would be
Force puller and expose her?
Yeah. I'm going to have to spend some time thinking about what Maul's doing here.
All right, so Maul is still the activation.
Yep, but he's doing things a little bit differently. So the first thing he's going to do is he's going to use his move action to get in here.
Okay.
So the only one he's engaged with should be Padme after this.
Yep, looks like it.
And then we're going to, we're just going to make a attack against Padme. So this is going to be, I have +3 dice, so a 10 dice attack because I'm switching over to Dark Rage.
Sadly, my handmaidens are knocked out, so I don't get to force the attack over to them.
Yep. And that's probably
going to do it. That's going to do it for sure. My expertise is only going to give me, that's 3. It's going to give me 1 success and 2 recovers.
Cool. So I'm getting 2 expertise in here, which is a crit and a damage. So
how many successes you gotten?
Looks like I'm getting 6, which is my entire tree.
Oof.
So I'm going to take the path that gives me a free jump because that's the one the damage is there either way. It's also going to give me a shove for what it's worth. But you have steadfast. Yeah. So we'll use the jump to. Oh boy, I shouldn't have bothered putting him in there.
So the jump is part of the expertise?
Yeah.
You have to do your tree first.
Or no, the jump is part of the tree.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. The jump is part of the tree. It's the only thing on the tree that matters.
Okay, and you're throwing a strain on me, it looks like?
Yes.
Okay. She's just going to recover that, I guess, and then heal Sabe for 1.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Then we're not quite on that point, I don't think.
You got to move a little bit more, it looks like. So spend some force to dash forward?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend, or I'm gonna take 2 damage to dash. Because I do get a force back and a recover off of Bane. He'll just clear his pin.
Sure. I worked hard for that.
Yep. And then we'll spend a force to dash again. We're gonna go.
And I'll give you
basically
2.
Just the other side of Mace.
Yep. I'll give you 2 mooks on the point.
And then importantly, can I pull you through myself like I could in MCP?
No.
Okay.
That's something we discovered, unfortunately.
Okay, so there's no point in pulling Mace here. I think we are chill with that for him.
Okay. That's going to give you this point back right here.
And it'll flip this to me.
It'll flip that point to you.
To your 1.
So you're going to score 3 points plus a momentum.
Yep.
So boom. And boom. And more momentum for both of us. I know how this game goes. So there we go. All right. And that's Maul all done?
That is Maul.
Cool. All right, let's find out where the priority is going. And it's going to be this fellow over here, which I am holding, which is really good for me.
Actually, I believe it's this one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you got the
Sorry, you're right. Sorry, right. It is that one over there. I was looking at the wrong stuff. Cool. All right. And I only got 1 activation left, and it's Mr. Mace Windu. So when Mace activates, we have the, rush to action. So choose another allied unit, and each character in this unit may dash. So this guy's going to dash down here to get up here.
Yep.
And we're going to flip that point.
Yep. And then Mace will just clear his pin using that?
Yep, he'll clear his pin using that. And do I want this guy to dash? Nah, I want him to stay on there, because if I dash off him, Oracing takes the point for me.
That's not a point anymore, though.
That's right. So this mook will just dash over to here.
Cool.
Like so. Get away from Oracing. Yeah, I think we forgot. We didn't flip that one because so many people are on it. And then Mace is going to take a walk over to here, which is going to get him on this point. So I now have 2 active bodies on this point, which is very important. And I'm just do I want to go into my big damage, or do I want to just shove somebody away a whole bunch? Mace is also going to flip over to Jedi Master, and we're going to go into Django. This is the fight everyone's been waiting all day to see here. This is the one. So this is just 6 dice into Django, and I just want 1 success. I just need 1 success.
Django's throwing 5 dice. Oh.
In the box. I got the crit. So, could have been better.
I'm getting 3.
And my 1 success is only giving me. Is it giving me a crit? Oh, it gives me a crit.
Nice.
So
you're
I'll
getting
get
2.
I'll get 2 successes through on you. So it's going to be 3 damage and 2 shoves.
Yep.
So shove number 1. We'll just shove you back here. And then shove number 2. We'll just shove you right into the wall here. Cool. So that's where we go, and we'll flip this point for the Republic.
You're going to score all of them, so you're getting 4 this round.
Scoring all of them. 4 points for me. Nice big swing. I don't get to see those very often for me. So good turn by Mace, and I refresh all my force. Priority token. Where's it going?
And priority is going back over there. That's not great for
considering it's Aura Sing, that's not good for you.
Yep. So yeah, for sake of flipping the card, we know it's Aura.
Yep.
And yeah, she's definitely not going to be able to get over there. There's not much I can do about that,
especially with the pin on there.
Yeah. So first thing she's going to do is she's
going to go hard into the ARPs, try and take him out.
Basically, the plan. Actually, I'm going to do it into pawns because if I take him out, I can at least get that point.
That's fair. That's fair.
Although, looking now, does a single move get me over to that?
If you take these guys out, you also take the center point. So either way, by taking somebody out, you do take a center point. You do take a point.
You're right.
And I think you have a better chance of taking these guys out.
They're already a little bit more injured.
You only need to do 5 points of damage to them.
Yep. So yeah, actually, I think that is probably the better play. So we're gonna. Well, I'll worry about failing a move later. We'll take care of that afterwards. For now, we're going to just shoot the ARFs and see what happens. So this is going to be, yes.
For the purpose, do you have any shoves?
Yes.
For the purposes of shoves, which one you shooting?
Let's shoot the one up top here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So yes, 7 dice.
Oh, the other down thing though is that this one would have protection and steadfast.
Okay then. Yeah,
well, actually, I guess the unit has protection and steadfast. Come to think of it.
Oh, is that how? Is that how it works? Yeah, that's probably how that works.
No characters.
Okay.
Yep, just characters. So this one has protection and steadfast.
We'll shoot that one then.
Okay.
That makes more sense. So yeah, we'll throw 7 dice his way and hope for the best. Okay, that's
4 crits.
Very good roll.
That's not a terrible.
It's actually roll. 5 crits and a damage.
5 crits and a damage. Well, fine then.
Yeah.
Does that deal 5 damage?
So that will definitely deal 5 damage.
Okay, and what conditions are you throwing on my butt?
So that's going to throw a pin, a strain, an expose, and it's going to give me a reposition, which will get rid of my pin.
Yep.
And then we're going to do our actual move.
Yep. Which is just going to walk.
Before we do our actual move, we're going to pay 1 to double the contract, double the payout. I got to pay 2.
Oh no, she's not wounded yet.
Yeah.
She's not wounded yet.
So we're also going to shoot pawns.
5 dice into pawns.
Yeah, this is
good turn by Aura Sing.
If we pull up 5 crits again, we can do the same thing. I don't think it's happening twice. Not even quite close.
Pawns with his successes will get 3. Cool. So I'll take 1. It looks like, or 2.
Crit, and this is a damage.
Oh, so I'll just take 1 damage and a crit.
And the crit is, or the one in the tree is 1 damage and a pin.
1 damage and a pin.
So okay. Pins on all your clones. And then for my second action. I'll just do a move. Oh, I also would have refreshed a bunch of force, and I'll deal with that stuff afterwards. But
you're about to get all your force back anyway, so unless you're doing a hit and run.
Yep. So we're going to move down here.
Yep, and that's going to take that point.
Well, I can't take that one because of pawns.
Oh, that's right, pawns.
I will take that one.
We'll take this one. Yep.
And then on top of refreshing the force, Cad Bane gets to recover, which I think he's just going to heal himself for 1. There's not much really he can do with that, so
okay,
he'll just recover 1.
All right, and you'll score a momentum.
Momentum for wounding clones, and then 2 points because that was, or no, that wasn't the priority.
Yeah,
so
the priority one was way over there, and then you get another momentum for
still
being
on your
my
side.
track. Yep. Okay, good turn by Aura Sing.
Yeah.
Let's see what the priority is going for the Republic, and it is going to be back over here, which is a nice little godsend for me. And who do we got to top deck? Miss Amidala. All right, I'm not going to reserve Amidala. I'm going to let her go here, and we got some not so fast happening.
Yep, Django's really pulling his weight with the not so fast here. He's going to throw another 2 damage your way there.
I love not so fast. It's a great ability.
It's doing a lot for me this game. Yeah.
Okay, and then Amidala herself. I think what we're going to do. Let's see. How many awake people do you have over here?
So Cad Bane is standing, Django is standing.
But Django's
and
not on the point. Okay, so I can walk off the point and I still hold.
Yeah, you have majority there.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to do a focus action.
Yep.
And Amidala is just going to get outside of range 2 of Cad Bane. Because that's also going to give her the focus with crack shot. She's going to get a sharpshooter 2 plus a dash.
Yep.
By focusing. And yeah, I think we're just going to shoot Cad Bane for a whole lot. Or do I shoot Django for a whole lot? I don't know. Django's kind of annoying, but Cad Bane is also really annoying. Amidala's going to go and unload 10 dice into Django Fett. We're going to spend the very expensive 3-force to expose him as well.
Yep.
Because Mandalorians have stupidly good expertise on that one.
Yeah, pretty decent.
Pretty decent. So let's see, there's 8, there's 10. All right, and I need to do 6 points of damage into Django to take him down here. Which I don't think I'm getting with that roll.
Yeah, there's a lot of fails in there, but I am exposed, so I have the potential to also fail out.
Okay, and my 3 things will give me 2 crits and a success. So that's going to give me 6. Okay, that actually, I think, does it. That gives me my whole tree here.
Yep.
So we got to do, what, 6 points of damage into you?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 plus an expose. 4 with a, oh, there's no wall there. 4 with a shove.
Yep.
We will follow up like so, where I hit the post there. Then we're going to do another damage and 2 recovers. So she's just going to recover her health here. And then she's going to get a reposition, which she's just going to reposition. We're just going to reposition.
Engage Bane?
Engage Cad Bane, I guess. As dumb as that seems to sound for me. Yeah, I think that's what we do there. So we take that point, we get some momentum.
And score 3.
So you're 1 away. 3. I'm 1 away. This is a weird feeling for me. I'm not used to this. And that is the end of my turn. All right. Let's see where the priority is going.
And priority is going back over there.
Not what you wanted to see there.
Well, depending who I pull, it might be okay. Yeah. So yeah,
I got 3 on the point at the moment.
Yes. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and flip up.
Oh, that's not who you wanted to see.
No, not at all.
Do you need a moment?
No, I think I'm just gonna reserve them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything the Mandos can do for me right now. Not meaningful, at least.
Bounty
Hunters might be okay.
That gets you 2 bodies on it, which allows you to pair up.
Which means I just need to take out Sabe.
Which, I mean, very doable.
So when they activate, they're both going to get to dash. They are disarmed right now, which is a little annoying.
Now, do you want to shoot before you... Oh, you have to dash before you do anything else.
Yeah, their melee and range are very, very similar, so I would rather make sure I'm on the point.
You're 6 and 6. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to have to decide between 3 extra dice or shaking the disarm. That's going to be annoying. So we'll go ahead and dash him in.
Yep.
Dash him. I think I can get him in. That's a little tight. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Dash him to about there.
Jeez, what a cluster we have going on over here.
2 of Sabe. Good. All right.
So do you want to throw extra dice, or do you want to get rid of that disarm?
So it's 3 extra dice versus a disarm.
I think the extra dice might be the better.
I think it's slightly better as well. So they are going to focus and punch Sabe. And yeah, we'll see how that goes for me.
Okay, so this is like 2 9-dice attacks coming in?
Yeah, two 9-dice attacks. So that's
last time you did this to the handmaidens, you just dummied them.
But unfortunately, this time I don't have expertise to help me out. So
fair.
We'll see. With 3 fails and an expertise, that's also a fail.
So 5 successes. I will convert these into another success, and I will downgrade your crit into a fail.
No crit.
So 3 successes go through.
3 go through.
Yep, 3 go through.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Wait, hold on. I rolled 2 successes and I converted 1?
I thought so. Only 2
so
go
2.
Through.
So 2 successes. Yeah.
All right. That's just going to be 3 damage then.
So 2 after protection kicks in.
Right, because you do also have protection right now.
All right, and then we got the second mook coming in.
He needs to get 5 damage somehow here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
4 damage. You need 4 damage. Oh yeah, 5 because of protection.
All right, so that's 9 dice.
Got 2 crits.
But that's also a lot of fails. It's not going to happen.
All right, and this will give me one more success here. So 3 successes, so 2 and a protection, so another 2 damage goes through.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you were not able to take Sabe out.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, and then you're still scoring this point right here.
Yep, so that is 1 point my way, although that does just mean it's your game on the next turn.
Pretty much, yeah. Going into what's likely the final round, the center point is going to be the priority. And who do we have? We have Pawns kicking around here. So when Pawns activates, first thing he's going to do is we're going to dash this clone. Oh, wait, he's wounded, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's wounded, so he doesn't really matter. Pawns is just going to stand there, I guess. We're going to see if we can take out Oracing.
Fair enough.
So yeah, we're gonna focus and throw 6 dice at you.
Yep, she's got 5.
So and we'll expose.
Sure.
I'll spend my last 3/4 that I need to spend here to expose.
Yep.
And I'll roll 3 fails.
3 blocks.
And I don't have any. Oh no, this does give me a crit and a success. So 1 crit goes through, and it'll deal 2 damage. Take that.
She will survive, though.
She will survive, but I will score 2 points, which does put us to the end of the struggle.
Yeah.
So very tight struggle 2 and moderately tight struggle 3 there. But yeah, it's going to be a win for Mace Windu and Amidala here. Well fought across the board. We're going to jump over to the meditations. So hopefully you guys join us there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your comments below, what you like, what you didn't like, all that sort of stuff, who you're excited to see in the game. Remember, if you like the Gray Matter Gaming, if you like the tokens, buy the same token. There are links and discount codes in the description below. We will see you next time. Happy wargaming.